Hi folks, I'm Pete, founder and chief nosh of Great American Nosh, where we live by the mantra, eat, drink, and savor. We are the food and beverage lifestyle channel on YouTube. Yes, I am getting controversial. And yes, I decided to actually get dressed up this time. So hopefully you enjoy my choice of fashion. This is one of our wine programmings, Opine on the Wine, and we're going to learn a little bit about this Chablis from Moreau Fils from Burgundy, France, or Chablis, which is a little bit outside of Burgundy, believe it or not. Maybe I'll show you a map. The interesting thing about Chablis, this region's been around since the Romans. I think the Latin name was Capellum, which means ford, and the Chablis region is blessed with the Saran River. And this particular winery has been around since 1814, so that's a long time, folks, long time. The other interesting thing to know about this winery is they are led by a woman winemaker. Her name is Lucie Boisset. I can't say my French right. Maybe I'm going to show you a video right here, a suggested video for her. She just did a nice little talk on herself and obviously the wines and what drives her to make great wines in Chablis. She has been the winemaker at Moreau since 2007, so a long time. Now it's about 14 years. She really kind of studied natural yeasts when she was in Spain, and it got her turned into, trying to learn about wine. And she also is very fascinated with the soils and the subsoils in Chablis, which obviously end up in great wine from Chablis. Now the thing that I want you guys to remember, if you're learning about wine, and typically most of you viewers are learning about wine who are watching me, anyway, Chablis is basically the name of the region. So obviously French labeling is all kind of messed up if you ask me. Us Americans have it right, but Chablis is actually the region. It's not the grape. There's no grape called Chablis. This is the easiest thing to remember. Chablis, Chardonnay. Chablis, Chardonnay. That's all you can remember. All right, folks, time to start taking a look at this thing, right? Let's get some wine going here. Whoa. All right. So, whenever we open and pour ourselves a glass of wine, there's a couple things that I always recommend. Look, smell, taste. Look at it with your eyes, smell, and taste. So let's start with look. I actually see a nice gold. This is like a gold. My lighting is not the best down here. We are looking at gold. Now, we move on to smell. Do a little quick smell and whiff your nose, and you know what? Get your nose and olfactories going. By the way, Jimmy Durante had a hell of a nose. He said his nose, the reason why his nose was so big because his face was too small. Alright, I have a big schnoz too, but anyway, I don't have quite the schnoz that Mr. Durante had. Anyway, so when it comes to sniffing or smelling, we're also going to try to pick out a couple of different things. We try to pick out fruit, we try to pick out earth, floral, flowers, and then anything else. Usually with wood aging, you might smell vanilla, cigar, tobacco. I mean, it could be anything, right? So, and again, there's no perfect answer, folks. Everybody smells something different. Even these tasting notes that come from the winery, that's one or a couple people that actually put that together, and they may be completely different than what we smell. So what do I smell? Oh, it's intense. So the thing about Chablis, with the soils, it really is more of a kind of a drier mineral approach to wine and to Chardonnay. I smell a bit of pineapple. I don't smell any, it's more of a citrus. I smell the soil. Definitely smell the soil. It smells like, not oyster shells, but kind of maybe old oyster shells or something that's craveling on a driveway somewhere. I don't know. That's the beauty of this wine stuff, folks. Yeah, I'm trying to take a deep schnoz smell with my schnoz, and I'm not getting much else except for the pineapple and the soil. Something else that's prickling my nose a little bit. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm getting a cold. I don't know. Anyway, next, taste.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm taste.
All right, here we go. Now, when we taste it, we're just gonna take a little sip. No guzzling. Don't want to be like that guy. Long finish. Definitely more of a saline thing to it, you know, because a lot of the soils in Chablis have oysters shells actually in them, believe it or not. I guess from the many thousands of years ago when there was actually a water on top of that property. But very fresh, refreshing. Something on the front end here. We got a little bit of a dry kind of tannin, a little bit, tiny bit. Again, this is Chablis. Chablis is known for its dry Chardonnays, and this is a typical example of a Chablis. Pretty good, pretty good. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Next, what would I pair with this? All right, probably maybe a light pasta dish, kind of like a pasta with clam sauce, or maybe a delicate white fish, kind of like cod or haddock. Probably might go good with fish and chips. I'm getting kind of hungry. And lastly, shall I say, poultry, and I don't mean chicken. I actually mean turkey. Guess what? Guess what's around the corner next month? It's Thanksgiving in the United States, and guess what we need to serve? Think about it. Okay, folks, if you don't know my now, I am a Boisset Collection ambassador, and this is obviously from the Boisset Collection. The Boisset has a special wine club called Wine Society. So if you are a member of Wine Society, you get a lot of discounts off of this wine. And obviously, you know, I have some stuff down below where you can click and actually go into my portal on the Boisset Collection website and actually buy yourself some bottles, and bottles get shipped directly to your home. I don't touch them, folks. I'm not licensed. I'm not allowed to do it. Don't want to do it. Make sure you understand all the restrictions before you order. There are certain states where you actually cannot get French wine delivered to your home. I know, it's draconian, isn't it? It's stupid. Anyway, with Wine Society, every 3 months you have a curated selection that's sent to you in 3, 6, 9, how many bottles actually you signed up for. With the Wine Society, I believe you get a 20% discount, if not 30%. I always mess that up. Anyway, it doesn't matter, you get a discount. This bottle of Chablis, if you are a Wine Society member, is $21. Now that is wine value. Cha-ching! I like it. If not, it's like $27, $28. Obviously, there's shipping involved. So keep that in mind as well, folks. It's better to actually ship flat rate shipping, by the way. I believe flat rate is $25, $30. They moved it up around. The shipping rates are moving around. But anyway, it's flat rate. So it's better to get more bottles instead of one. We have Opine on the wine. And I like it. I do recommend this wine. I will order more of these bottles of Chablis. I hope you've enjoyed this program. Thank you for joining us. Eat, drink, savor.